What's going on, baseball fans? We're continuing our series here looking at some of the top free agents set to hit the market here in 2023 and looking at 3 potential landing spots for each one of these players. Today, the player we're discussing, Brandon Nimmo. So, let's get into it with number 3. Now, the third team on my list is a little bit of an out there pick. When you look at the Detroit Tigers, there's not a lot to look forward to in terms of what they had from last season. But I think going into the 2023 campaign, the Tigers are not as far off as they may have originally seemed. Bringing in a veteran guy who can be a leadoff hitter for them in 2023, with some of the younger players being able to model themselves after his approach, could truly help the Tigers get back to being a contender in what, in my opinion, is a weaker division in the American League Central. I think that there are a possibility that there could be 4 teams in that division that truly are competing for first place, and the Detroit Tigers could easily be one of them, based on the strength of that rotation. By bringing in a guy like Brandon Nimmo, you can help lengthen the lineup, being able to relax some of those guys who are trying to go up there and swing and hit 500 feet home runs each and every time up. By having Brandon Nimmo in that lineup atop the order, he makes the pitchers have to work, and that allows the rest of the lineup to take it a little bit easier. Now, as we look at the second team on my list, it is that of the New York Yankees. The Yankees are going to have an opening, in my opinion, in left field. Whether or not they bring back some of the players that they already had on the roster from this season, we'll have to wait and see. But going after a guy like Brandon Nimmo is going to be a guy who, in my opinion, really fits the team very well. They also have needed a leadoff hitter for quite some time. This is a guy that they could plant in that position, leading off against lefties, righties, it does not matter, and playing Gold Glove caliber left field defense. I think that for the New York Yankees, as I said on my postseason rant, as well as the offseason wish list video, there is an opportunity for a guy like Brandon Nimmo to really blossom and benefit being in the Bronx. I think that for the Yankees, going after a guy like Brandon Nimmo is going to be the 3rd highest priority list on their offseason to-do list, after signing Aaron Judge and re-signing Anthony Rizzo. Brandon Nimmo is going to be a very important piece for the New York Yankees if they can go out and get him in 2023. Now, the number 1 most likely landing destination is going right back to where he was with the New York Mets. For all the same reasons that he fits for the New York Yankees, Brandon Nimmo fits for the New York Mets. I think that going into the 2023 season, Brandon Nimmo has to be a priority for the New York Mets. Re-signing him and bringing him back into the fold is going to be of the utmost importance. Nimmo is a leader on that team and a battler in that lineup. Being able to have a guy like that leading off the game for you really solidifies how good this player can be and really helps lengthen the lineup. Not just with his approach at the plate, but being able to be that pesky batter helps the entire team continue to progress throughout the course of the lineup, wearing down their opposing pitcher. For me, Brandon Nimmo and the New York Mets is a solid fit, and I don't see a reason why the Mets wouldn't do everything possible to keep him in Queens. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts, your feelings on this down in the comment section below. Where is the most likely landing destination for Brandon Nimmo? Is it heading back to Queens with the Mets, heading across town to the Bronx, or somewhere else altogether? Let me know your thoughts, your feelings on this down in the comment section below, or find me over on Twitter at banter_baseball to keep the conversation rolling. As always, keep it locked into our entire GLMG family with Sibs, the Granny Geek Show, and of course here, your favorite baseball channel, the Baseball Banter Broadcast, by hitting the subscribe button on all 3 channels. For sticking around to this point, head over to the links that we have down in the show notes below to join with our partner Lids and or the baseballbanterbroadcast.com, where you can use some of the promo codes we have listed on the site for all of your shopping needs for this holiday season. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this particular video. Make sure you keep it locked in as we continue to look at the latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions on the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.